Should we call this Grammy Talk? Mm-hmm. Grammy Talk!
Snow Day. Snowcast.
We can't name everything something cast. I mean, that kind of gets old after a while. Like
Speak for yourself.
Snowcast, Ice Cast, Cindy Cast,
Today's
Birthday Cast. Hey guys, we're all together again. It's the Deanna Cruz Unfiltered podcast. And yes, this podcast, we're talking about the Grammys, which is why I started with the, it was supposed to be like my little Cardi B, like, yeah, baby. But, right?
I
But
like
was
it like that.
But it didn't come out like that. We are back together again on this snow day, ice day in Seattle, which is funny because it never really snows here. And when it does, even if it's 2 inches, it shuts down the whole city. Completely shuts it down.
Yep.
So the family I work for, they're out in Bellevue, which is about 20 minutes, right? Eastern? No, right? Eastern?
20 to 30 to the east.
To the east. And they got a lot more snow than actual Seattle. So we got like, I don't know, about 7 inches out there.
Damn.
Yeah. Believe it or not. Wait, I got a funny story about that. So 7 inches. And then when I drove into Seattle, I was like, oh, it was only like 2 inches here, you know? But back home on the East Coast, when you get 6 to 7 inches, 8 inches, right? You're required.
So many jokes.
Wait.
I know.
So many jokes.
Sorry.
What was the joke?
Like, just keep. Sorry.
What happened?
I'm just thinking.
There's a difference between West Coast inches and East Coast inches, D.
That's what.
I'm.
There is a huge difference. We get more inches back on the West Coast.
Oh.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Cindy and I are making dick jokes.
I know. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot more inches on the West Coast. But what was I saying? God, now
Sorry.
I got this picture in my mind. I can't erase.
You just,
What?
you just
Of a 7-inch penis?
You just kept saying inches. Like, I'm sorry.
you-
It's like when somebody says
and
moist.
you were
I
like,
couldn't hide.
Is
I
it when
couldn't-
somebody says moist?
yeah, you're like 6, 7. You know, it's
About 6, 7,
Yeah.
7 inches.
right.
But let me go back to what I was thinking.
What's your ideal
Originally,
amount of snowfall, D? What's your ideal?
I could deal.
inches of
I could
snowfall?
deal with 6 to 7. Anything bigger than that, whoo, I don't know.
Yeah.
It may hurt my back.
You might not be able to leave the house.
It may hurt my back if I'm trying to clean it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to shovel. You don't want to shovel that. You don't wanna
No, I don't want to shovel that. That's why they made plows. But I'm saying back on the West Coast, when you get like 6, 7 inches, 8 inches, people actually like will shovel the driveway and the sidewalks and all that stuff. So I'm thinking that that's expected as well.
I think you mean East Coast.
Yeah. Did I say West?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. In the East Coast.
She's coastal dyslexia.
I am. Now I'm like so confused. What did I say?
I get that
We
too
get more
sometimes.
inches on the East Coast, correct?
That's what you
You
meant.
were saying West Coast.
No, but I meant East Coast. I'm sorry.
Everything's more hardcore on the East Coast. We get
Yes.
it.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, gosh, we're gonna have to rewind that there and edit it. Tom, Tech Tom is actually on the mic today.
I am. I'm right
Welcome.
here.
I'm so happy that you are going to partake in our Grammy talk.
Yeah.
But before we do get into the Grammy talk, sorry, let me get back to the snow cleaning and the inches. I was going to say on the East Coast, you're expected to clean it. And then yesterday, while I was in the house in Bellevue, I'm like, is there a shovel around here?
Nope.
So I go downstairs. I'm like, hey, do you know where I could find shovels? We don't got shovels here. Why do you want a shovel? I said, to clean the snow.
Once every 8 years.
And she goes, no, just let it melt. We could play with it and stuff. And I was like, oh, but how's the mailman? I'm thinking to myself, the mailman's supposed to deliver the mail.
He ain't coming.
And how are people supposed to walk their dogs and all this stuff? And like, nope, people just leave the snow there and it'll melt away eventually.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they don't have any of the infrastructure to clear the roads either.
No, I actually saw 2 plows yesterday while I was driving from Bellevue here.
Those are the 2 plows.
The only 2 plows. Wait. And they were on the side of the road, not actually cleaning.
Because they were stuck.
Yeah, probably. So today we actually got like a ice storm, I guess. It's too cold for the kids to go to school and, you know, the roads aren't cleared. I have just never been in the city where they don't use salt. So I'm like, we're driving. I was picking up Cindy and I was like, oh my, this looks like an ice rink out here.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like we can get tons of snow on the East Coast, but they have all the infrastructure and the toxic chemicals to clean it up and melt it, right? But
Yeah.
they don't use that stuff out here because it's environmentally unfriendly.
Right.
And they just don't,
How is
you know.
salt environmentally unfriendly?
I
Can
don't
somebody
know.
explain that to me?
Whatever.
Tech Tom!
I don't know exactly, but whatever the best snow melting stuff is that
Yeah.
gets used back east, they don't use it here because it gets
But
in the
can't
water
you even
and it's
just
bad.
use dirt? Like,
They use sand here.
yeah. Can't you use that?
Yeah, you
I
can.
haven't seen it. Where is
But
it? Is it
I
like
think at one point I
hidden
heard they
under the
only
snow?
had 7 trucks for like all of Keene County.
That's crazy.
But when you only need it once every, when's the last time we had a serious crippling snowstorm? I think it was 10 years ago. Maybe.
Maybe.
This is
I
the
don't
most
know.
snow I've seen.
I've seen
like,
in the
city since I've lived
You
here.
know,
So
they
I
just
mean,
they
only
can't.
3.5
It just doesn't
years,
make
but-
sense to have all the vehicles and maintain them to never use them.
It's just really weird to me. It is very
it's
weird.
just different.
Yeah.
But it only lasted a day.
I know, but still, like I said in Bellevue, I mean, they need to clean some of those roads, and it's a little dangerous. Like, come on, and that's probably why they canceled school there
That's why
because
everything's
Right. You just stay
you
home
can't, you
until
can't
it's
get
over.
to school. Yeah, but it's not like it's gonna be 70 degrees and all the snow is gonna melt away. It's like
Well,
supposed to
today's
be.
is all melt. Today's melting.
No, but it's gonna be in the 20s and 30s for the next couple of days, and then snow's gonna come again.
Right.
So,
But now that these roads are clear, they're going to stay clear.
these roads,
think.
I'm talking about the other roads, not Cindy's road.
I was gonna say they're not all clear though. Like it's like an ice sheet in
Yeah.
front of my place.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah,
and
you
it
be
might-
careful out there with your knee.
Yeah,
I drove
serious.
yesterday. I drove to Bellevue to see my surgeon. Then I drove to Capitol Hill, where like there were 10 roads up Capitol Hill. They're all closed. But I got up there like a boss.
Yeah, and when you said you're on time, I was like,
Yeah.
is that the one time Jeff is actually on time?
I made it to Bellevue for the surgeon and
Yeah.
Capitol Hill for PT, and then I went to the gas station and the post office and back home. Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
I was proud of
I'm
me.
very proud of you.
The
actually.
steepness is the scary.
It
part,
is the problem.
especially if it's icy. It's
Yeah.
like
So here's the secret: when you need to get somewhere and you want to avoid the steep shit,
Yeah.
think about where the bike lanes are and the routes that cyclists take, or use the Google Map bike directions because that'll take you up the mellowest hills. It'll take you up the long, gradual inclines instead of the short, steep, the brief, steep incline.
This is also very useful for someone who
That's how I got up Capitol.
drives a manual car, a stick shift.
Yes,
yeah,
also.
so you won't be
Yeah.
like rolling back.
That's true.
That's good to know.
That's true. That's how I got up Capitol Hill. The secret back way is like super mellow.
Yeah. So today's podcast, we got Tech Tom, there's Jeffster, Cindy, and we're gonna get into Grammy talk, but I did want to do a little of Deanna's Rewind. Cindy, since you were last with us, you finally got an allergy test,
Yeah.
which explains to everybody what was happening when you were taking a bite of things that you shouldn't be eating, or when it was just like a piece of cake, or
well, yeah, it wasn't really any like they were like planned cheat days, so it wasn't like I was just like randomly cheating. It was like today, I'm gonna get off keto or whatever. But I had 3 really bad allergic reactions in the past like 3 months since I've been on keto, all on cheat days, and so yeah, finally because they were so bad, so violent.
well, like emergency room worthy.
Yeah, I had to use Epi twice. That I, got a skin allergy test because I already knew I was allergic to shellfish, and penicillin.
Hey, I'm allergic to penicillin too.
Are you?
Yeah. Do you break out in a rash?
Yes, I
yeah,
do.
Me too. This was when I was a kid, but I don't know if I'm still.
Yeah, I haven't tried it since.
You want to
but-
try it?
No,
The two of
I'm
us
good.
on air live to see what happens.
Is it used that much?
Yeah.
What about sulfa?
Yep.
I'm allergic to sulfa.
What's sulfa?
I don't know.
What do you use that for? Though?
I have no idea.
So sulfa is in the fluoroquinolone drug category, which is used like Cipro is one of them. There's a long list.
What is?
heard of that.
Antibiotics.
Oh, is that so?
Antibiotics.
What's penicillin? Is that a Cipro?
Penicillin is a psyllin. It's separate. It's a beta lactone.
So if I can't have penicillin, what do they give me? A Cipro?
Sometimes, but it depends. Like
There's so
this
many.
is all I'm learning this quarter. But
That's why I'm quizzing you right now.
Yeah, specific drugs work better for specific illnesses too. Like so, what might help with like a sinus infection isn't going to be as good for an ear infection or pneumonia or a sore throat. So like different things target.
Different ones.
So,
is penicillin usually used for ear infections?
Penicillin is like perfect for strep throat. And like it's like the go-to. There's
It's
a few
the
other
OG
things.
antibiotic.
Yeah.
But I remember as a kid, I used to get a lot of ear infections.
So we
it
get
could
Z-Pak
be that
instead.
I was using that for that. I don't know.
I did a lot of
was a baby.
Z-Packs.
Yeah, I'm like now I end up getting Z-Packs for everything because it's like not
But
in the
is-
psyllin category, and it's
still an antibiotic?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Broad spectrum.
Okay, going back to sorry.
We're all
you
over
got
the
a
place.
test. Yeah.
So I had a test 3 years ago because I was having the rashes, whatever. And then it was like, oh, hey, new allergy, shellfish. All shellfish is basically what he told me. And so, this time around, I'm like, I know I haven't been having shellfish. I know haven't been having penicillin. And so got a new test, and it was wheat. So not like all gluten, because like corn and barley and oats and all that stuff was fine, but the wheat,
Those have gluten.
yeah.
Okay.
So not all of them.
Well, because
like corn
when,
doesn't. But
when you, because then I texted you, I said, what are you allergic to? You said wheat. And I was like, does that mean you're going on a gluten-free diet?
and that's what everybody
It
said
says,
to me.
yeah.
And
Because you think of just, I don't know. I didn't think of you had a gluten allergy. I thought maybe like, okay, well, you're just going to avoid all sort of grains, period.
Right. So, I mean, I just have to be really diligent on looking at ingredients lists. And if I'm having a cheat day, then it's going to be the safest for me to order gluten-free, because if it's gluten-free, it's for sure wheat-free.
Right.
Right. So differentiating between.
So
hard.
for your birthday, which is coming up, should I just get a gluten-free muffin for you, or like cupcake or donut?
Or you can make it and make it.
I ain't making, honey. Listen, I don't have. Well, now I have access to a stove, but I don't have
Or
access
5 of them.
to 5
Yeah.
of them. Yeah, no, yeah, but no. I prefer to just go buy it.
Well, I don't know how much I'm going to like a gluten-free. We'll have to try it.
Yeah.
We'll
Donuts.
try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do donuts.
Gluten-free donuts?
Who has
don't know.
gluten-free? Is Mighty O's gluten-free?
Someone
They're
has
vegan.
to.
They're vegan. I don't know if they're like.
So you've eaten wheat your whole life.
Yes. So
Never had a problem. How does this happen?
So when we looked at my allergy test from 3 years ago,
Yes.
so you have a rating from 0 to 5.
Right.
And 0 is like no reaction. 5.
Right.
First of all, I'm hyper reactive to everything. So even the they give you the histamine, and then they give you the placebo, which is just saline, and that's how they judge reaction, no reaction.
Oh.
And so even to saline, I have a reaction. Like I was like lit up.
And is
on both
that new,
sides.
or were you always that way?
The last time we did it was the same. So the doctor had to like.
You're so sensitive.
I know. And so the doctor had to, the nurse had to call the doctor in to,
She's like, "Whoa."
show her how to, because he was like, this is different, but you still will judge it based off of the saline one. And it's just that her skin is sensitive or whatever. And so anyways, so the 3 years ago, we were looking at it, and wheat, I had a 1 reaction to. I had plenty of zeros, right, throughout the thing for what they, and so now it was like a 4.
Oh wow.
So he said, and it's what I was thinking, I basically like started off the appointment like saying this is what I think happened and blah, blah, blah. And so I already had this like mild allergy intolerance to wheat, but because it was part of my diet from birth and something I ate every day, no big deal, cut it out of my diet. And then I
for
built,
keto.
I built antibodies against it.
Oh no.
And then, so when I reintroduced it unknowingly,
So there's no going back, is there?
No, I mean,
Those reactions are
unless
so
I
severe.
unless I want to like slowly incorporate
like,
it over time,
Inject yourself
and take
with
drugs,
wheat every day.
and like take drugs
Oh
to
my God.
and
Wait.
deal with the
So you
rash.
know how you can get allergy shots? You remember you were telling me about
Yep,
this?
I've done
Could
it.
you get an allergy shot for wheat?
I don't.
Maybe.
Could you?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I talked to the doctor about it, like with shellfish, because I was willing to.
But
I was willing to get some
Were
shots
you a
for
4
shellfish.
or a 5 for shellfish?
I think I was still like a 4.
4. Okay.
Yeah, for certain ones, which I will get to that too, because now I'm gonna try my luck at some.
Not on your birthday,
Some
please.
other things.
And let's wait till you have insurance.
This is so
Please.
crazy.
Yeah, I actually am on an off month.
How can
of
you
insurance.
enjoy a meal though, wondering if you're gonna have to stab yourself
Yeah.
in the leg with an EpiPen?
Can I? By the way, can I be the one that stabs you with the EpiPen?
If you do it right, yeah.
I've done it once to my
Okay.
friend Amy.
Oh.
So I was like,
I
Yeah.
was gonna say I'm not scared. I've
Yeah.
I've done it to myself, so I know how to. But
yeah.
uh,
Why are you shaking
wait,
your
oh, you
head,
have
Tom? Why are you shaking your head? Because
Just
you could
crazy,
just
yeah.
see me. Oh, you could see me like, here I come.
yeah, like I feel like I'll probably deliver it to myself better than somebody else.
But doesn't it? Why is it? Doesn't it have to be in your thigh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could like hold it for
Yeah.
like I
Okay.
just depth ratio.
Where else is
and-
that the only place you can kind of poke?
I mean, as
anywhere?
long as you get it in a muscle, I mean, it'll
Yeah.
work. You just like that's the preferred place because it's the easiest to get.
Does
in.
it ever numb that muscle? Like, do you ever feel anything in that leg afterwards? Like, do you get a bruise?
No, I was like
Nothing?
sore.
I don't know. I never stabbed myself with an EpiPen.
You've
so
had
I'm
shots
just-
though in your arm and your muscle. You've had a flu shot. You're sore for a
No,
day.
actually, I haven't had a flu shot.
never had a flu
I
shot?
never get flu shots.
Get out of my house.
No. I have probably one of the best immune systems, though. I'm not even. Watch me get sick now and get what Tom had last week.
Very strong immune system.
No, they say when you work out, you end up killing a lot of the germs and bacteria. I'm serious. Like I've never gotten a flu shot. I have never gotten the flu.
Yeah, good for you.
Well, I want to knock on wood, but I'm serious. I feel like I sweat it off.
Okay.
Sweat it off. When was the last time you guys see me sick? I had this
I
conversation.
wasn't doubting you.
I had this
Saying.
conversation with Kendall the other day, and she was like, "You know what? You're right. I don't think I've ever seen you sick." I said, "In the last the last time I actually had a fever was when I flew. I remember I went to Miami to meet my friend Scott, and this has to be probably almost 10 years ago. And I think I caught something on the plane, and I had a fever. No, it had to be maybe 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. And I was going to the Beyonce show, and I remember trying to work out with a fever. You're not supposed to, but you can't stop me when I really want to work out. So I flew back, and I was like, I feel like I have a bug or something. And I went to the gym, and I had taken Tylenol, so my fever had gone down. So I go to the gym, and it came back, and it kept coming back for 3 days. And I was like, maybe I should, because then I read maybe you shouldn't work out when you have a fever. And then I ended up not working. I went to the Beyonce concert, had to call out sick because I still had that fever, and I had to just sleep it off. But that was probably the last time I had, I guess maybe the flu, but it was like in July. So I don't know if you still can get the flu in July. Can you?
No, the flu is like, I mean, you have real high fever, real like,
I had chills.
yeah.
I was
It's
like,
kind of
hot, cold,
can be
hot, cold.
debilitating, but July is not really. I mean, it's possible, but
But I just feel like I got something on that flight and some germs, but that was the last time I was actually like sick.
You're gonna have to start working out on flights.
I am. Yep. That's why. But that's my.
You're gonna have to buy a whole row.
I tend to work out before going on that flight, and then try to work out wherever I am. But that's just
You
how.
can get to the airport like 3 hours early, and you can get on the moving walkway like a treadmill. Just run.
yeah.
Run the opposite way.
Yeah. That's so messed up.
that would be fun. I can picture it.
But then now for your birthday, are you gonna? So
Oh, real quick. So with the
Shellfish,
shellfish
and
cheetah,
cake.
is that gonna be
with the shellfish
all at once?
with the shellfish, when you tested, the worst one, even more than wheat, was oysters, which has always been my favorite thing ever. But I've stayed away from it for a couple years.
Yeah.
Then shrimp, and then crab, but I didn't react to scallops, lobster, or clams.
I have some scallops in my fridge. You want it? You want it? Try it.
Well, yeah, I do. I do actually, because I love scallops, and I feel like I just stayed away from all shellfish, and I'm like, let's just see what happens. And clamato, dude, clams. I didn't react to clams,
Okay.
so
Red beer, here we come.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can have a Bloody Caesar when we go to Canada.
Yeah, let's go.
Which I was nervous about before. So, anyways,
So the moral of the story is if you love something,
Don't give it up.
no matter how
give
bad
it
it
a
is
second
for
chance.
you, no matter how bad it is for you must eat some of it every day.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, exactly. I should have had more cheat days.
Don't cut it out of your diet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
you
you
should have
love
had
it-
you should have had those wheat thins. Just have your every
Like
night
before
before going to
bed?
bed. You have one wheat
You
thin.
brush your teeth
see-
and then you have a wheat thin.
yeah, and then see what happens, how your body reacts to it.
Honestly, I'm toying with the idea of doing something along those lines.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna
see.
get just for the
We'll see.
happy birthday, a box
know
of
what?
wheat thins. That's what I'm gonna get her.
Yeah, but the serving size is one cracker.
Just one a
Yeah.
night, and then give it up like a couple weeks, and then two a night, and see what
And
happens.
you must have supervision for 90 minutes after each cracker.
Yeah.
I think I could supervise myself.
Or have an emergency
geez. I don't know.
emergency button.
I don't know.
Tom is just shaking his head. He's like, "You guys are crazy."
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom's like, "I just want to eat and drink whatever my heart desires."
Well, I know. Actually, I had a friend yesterday who posted something on Instagram and was like, like everything is not for everybody. And I was like, oh, dude, what are you going on about? You know?
Yeah.
And he was like, people with severe allergies who go out to eat, they should just stay home. And I was like, oh, like I'm glad I like addressed it to it, like to him. Yeah, because I was like, I am one of those people now. And like, I've never been that person, but I've also been a waitress since I was like 14 and I know about the serving industry. And so it's just like, I should be able to go out with my allergies, like, you know, as long
Should
like,
you though?
it's like it's annoying, and I don't like being that person that's like, and know this, and know
Yes.
that.
Next time Cindy invites
like,
me to go grab a bite to eat, I'll be like, nah, I'm busy.
I was gonna say, I feel like I like stay
not
quiet.
for you, Cindy.
I stay quiet, and like if I could find something on the menu that I know for sure doesn't have it, then and I'm not like I'm allergic to blah 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 blah,
Right.
you know. But like sometimes they ask. Sometimes they're like, do you have any allergies? It's like, actually, I do. And okay.
You don't deserve nice things.
I know. I'm like, I deserve to go out with my friends.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's allergic to all fresh fruits and vegetables and all seafood.
Is he like 5 years old or something?
She can eat chimichangas. That's about it.
Are you
Is
serious?
this by choice? though?
No.
No?
It's weird. Yeah.
That's weird.
She can eat if it's cooked or canned, then whatever protein is in there that she's allergic to is like neutralized. It's fine. She can eat, cooked veggies, cooked or canned fruits, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's raw, it's like can't even be on the plate.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And no seafood.
So our last podcast, Jeff and I went on the road. We went to Tri-Cities, Washington, and I wanted to bring this up because we haven't talked about it again about Portland. So are we going to take it on the road, Portland?
Of course we are.
Yeah.
Some
Well, I'm glad you're
hypothetical
saying
future
yes,
day.
but I'm saying like because Cindy wanted to go for the meetup,
Yeah,
so
I
that's why I'm
when is
looking
that?
at Cindy.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know where my planner is, but
Yeah, yeah.
what I say, like the
I know
20
the 23rd.
something.
I think you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a Saturday, the February something.
23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is coming up in a couple weekends.
2.5 weeks. Keto meetup PDX.
Yeah.
You wrote that
I
down?
wanted to do the
Yeah.
whole weekend, but like with school and stuff, I am starting to get a little anxious, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Like I definitely want to go and maybe one night, but maybe two. I don't know. But I'm excited to see my fellow keto friends that I've
Like
never
while
met
you go
face
meet
to
up with
face.
your keto friends, Jeff and I are going to
We're gonna meet our donut
Donuts.
friends.
yes, our
Yeah.
donut friends
stripper friends.
I was just gonna say that's where we're going. And Tom's coming too. Which one you want to go to, Tom?
Yeah.
You pick. You'll be the one in the middle. You'll be neutral. Like, well, I'll spend the day with Cindy, and then I'll head over to the strip club with you guys. Like,
Well, I feel like did like want RSVPs, and they're gonna have like little gift bags for some of us and stuff too. So
Okay.
like, you guys do your donut thing.
Now we'll
Get
do our
those out of my
donut run.
face,
We do
and
our
then we
donut
can all
run.
go to the strip club after.
okay,
Yes, okay.
all right. Because I don't know what else is there to do in Portland. I mean,
Shop.
probably more things to do than
you
in
wanna shop, it's a
in
good place to shop.
Tri-Cities for sure. But yeah, I do really want to go. I feel like I can't believe it's taking me this long to go to Portland. I don't know. Am I missing out? Am I missing out?
Yeah, you are. It's good.
So yeah, that'll be our next roadcast. Roadcast, no cast.
That's right. That's right. Sorry about the noise on that, everybody. Next time I'll drive slower.
I think it was fine, but I also
I didn't notice.
I see. Cindy didn't. People don't notice.
But I was like, why am I speeding? I should just go the speed limit. It'll be quieter for the mics.
I think it would probably also like if we're driving in your car, maybe it'll sound different too.
Well, my car's kind of loud because the center console is ripped out and the transmission's right there.
Oh my god! I didn't even notice that.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah.
I didn't.
You didn't
even
notice? We didn't have cup holders?
Yeah, like I had to
never
hold my
noticed
drink,
that.
and I
Yeah.
never noticed that it was missing. The whole time that I've known Jeff, he's like, I got to put my center console back.
Yep.
Probably
Yeah.
2 years later, he still has to put that center console
Yeah.
back.
I get
Well,
in
you
the
know.
car and you're like, whoa, what the
You know-
heck happened there?
It's like,
But here's the thing, I don't mind it, and because my dad is like you. He's like, oh, I'm gonna fix it.
right.
3 years later, it's still the same way. So it's like I'm used to that. Like I'm used to the center console.
I'm going to fix it
missing.
as soon as I buy a whole other car and take the center console out of it. Yeah, that's what he would do.
Well, at least you don't have the passenger side door handle removed.
Oh, who's that?
Who's that?
Ted Bundy.
Oh,
That was. Have you been watching the Netflix series on that? You have.
Everyone
we
has,
were
I
trying
guess.
to watch it the other night after the Super Bowl, after my New England Patriots won the Super Bowl. Of course, I just had to put that in there because Hey, you didn't even watch.
I
Please.
didn't watch, but I was sad when I heard they won.
Sad. Why? By the way, today's their
I was
parade.
sad.
There was a parade in Boston, and it's 55 degrees right now. I was like, how did we switch weather here? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Can we please get the 55 degrees?
Yeah, it's
And-
like 69 degrees in my home state.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
weirdest thing. But anyways, Tom Brady did it again. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I need my T-shirt. Wait, don't. But we were trying to watch the Ted Bundy Netflix thing, and then
Dee doesn't have the attention span for a documentary like that.
no, it
It's only
was
4 episodes.
no, it was fine. I just have to be just sitting and watching.
Yeah.
right. Because like I said, I like sitting down and doing something.
I don't know if
when
Dee
there's
ever
TV.
just watches and
It's
just
hard.
Like you're always doing
It's
three
hard
other
for
things.
me.
That's why you watch Love and Hip Hop, because you could
love
look
it.
away for
But-
5
oh my
minutes and
God.
look back and nothing's changed.
Dude, I was watching it yesterday though.
Of course.
Because
By watching it, you mean you were on your laptop and you were listening.
no, at
to
this
it.
point I had gone up to my bed, and then I was Love and Hip Hop New York, and then right after New York was Miami.
Whatever.
I think I must have fallen asleep somehow in Miami one, but like I love those shows.
How could you fall
But,
asleep on the Miami one?
No, but there was the Love and Hip Hop New York. Joel Santana finally proposed and he's gonna get married or whatever. So I was like, yeah, finally. Oh no, I was really into it.
Cool.
I get really.
I'm really happy for you.
I know. Thank you. It's like they should invite me to the wedding. Why not? But they
Oh.
already got married. I mean, because I know I'm like up on the news. So,
Mm.
anyways, congratulations, Patriots! And I know that 90% of the people that listen to this podcast are New England Patriots fans.
Oh, we have data on that.
kidding.
We have.
I have when they listen, when they're like, oh, listen and stream now, they can click a Patriots fan, non-Patriots fan. But I did post up on my Instagram story. I was like, oh, what do you guys want to hear more of? And someone posted like, more Patriots talk. And someone else posted, less Patriots talk. And I was like, really? Really? You couldn't get more
That means
opposites.
0 Patriots talk. That's
Yeah.
what that means.
Exactly. But we were trying to watch the Ted Bundy. And so I decided to choose. Have you seen the Netflix one called You? And it's about. Can you
I
explain
don't know if
what
anyone
it's
has. It's about a crazy stalker dude
Stalker guy and Jeff,
using social media to stalk some chick.
and date her. He
Yeah.
finally eventually dates her. We got up to episode 3.
We
or
got
4.
through 3 or 4. Yeah.
What is
You know
that
what?
noise?
I read it.
Because I don't know if I like it or not.
It's
like,
not good. It's not good.
It wasn't. Well, when you left, I watched another episode of it.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
that night?
Yeah.
I thought you.
I went in bed.
you were going to bed.
I did go to bed, and then I had it on the TV.
Of course.
Yeah, and then I was snuggling up with the dog.
By the
But,
way, it took me like 10 minutes to clear out off my car because I'm a cripple.
well, by the time you texted me and you were like, "Oh, I'm home," I was like done with that episode.
Yeah.
Let me see. It's on Netflix.
It was originally on Lifetime, which kind of explains to me. That kind of explains the vibe of the show.
Okay. Is he gonna
this
end up
guy's
being,
in it.
Is he gonna end up being a killer? Or just
we
like
no
Oh,
spoilers.
that's the girl.
You don't need to watch it though. It's no good.
This is the girl. Right?
Yeah, that's her.
But she's blonde in it. She looks better blonde.
Oh my gosh, people change their hair
Beck.
color for roles.
Elizabeth, her name is. Yeah, man.
yeah, like Khaleesi. When I see her
Right,
without
right,
the blonde hair, I'm like, whoa.
It's so weird. It does
She's
change.
still beautiful, obviously, but just like 2 different people.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
why it's
gonna
based
try
on her
going
name.
blonde. Why
Do
not?
it.
You think so? It's scary. It would terrify me. I hate change. I really do. But yeah, so we were watching You, and I'm still kind of like, I don't know if I like it, if I don't like it, but I do want to finish watching.
There are so many amazing
series.
shows out there that.
But
we
I
haven't
just don't
seen.
have the
That's-
attention span for it. Yesterday, actually, I was gonna go.
So you have
back
to
in.
watch bad or mediocre TV.
Yesterday I was going to go back into Netflix and watch another episode of You, but then Campbell was watching something on it. So I was like, damn, I can't log into Netflix right now. So I ended up watching Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
It was great. It was great.
Life's tough.
Should we have our Grammy talk now so that Tech Tom could finally do more than just laugh? He's like our laughing soundtrack. Like, hit the button and you get Tom. Grammys are coming up this weekend on Sunday. And to me, the Grammys have always been, since I like love music, I've been like the Super Bowl of music. So I love watching the red carpet. I like to see who's performing. I want to see who's winning, all this stuff. So yeah, it is sort of like the Super Bowl of the whole music scene. So I sent you guys out a list of who's performing, and I was wondering who you guys are more excited to see perform. So it's on Sunday night on CBS. I believe it's at 5:00 West Coast time, and then East Coast is 8. So performers. So Cardi B's gonna be performing with Bruno Mars.
Yes.
I think that's like a lot of Cindy and I love Cardi B. So
And Bruno Mars.
and Bruno Mars too. I feel like Bruno Mars hasn't.
He's
really-
a performer.
He is a performer, but he hasn't performed in a while. Like
Last Grammys.
But I'm saying he hasn't released any new music, so we haven't really seen him much.
Finesse, right?
Yeah, what do you?
And I feel like they
Finesse was
performed
last year.
I feel like Cardi performed with Bruno Mars
Last year,
Grammys.
right?
And the stink on that was you couldn't give Cardi her own stage. Like you couldn't do it. And if they're going to do it again this year, it's like, give her own damn stage. Let her do her own thing.
Well, she has 5 nominations,
Yes.
right? So maybe
She is doing it by herself. She is performing by herself.
She was just saying this with
No,
Bruno
it's
Mars.
No, she was with Bruno Mars last year.
last year, yeah. But she is up for album of the year. I don't know if maybe she is performing with Bruno Mars or not.
No.
No.
It says that's not what this says.
Yeah, she performed last year with Bruno Mars.
Yep.
But that goes back to Cardi B. She also just got her Vegas residency.
Oh,
So
really?
didn't you? We talked about this in Roadcast.
When does it start?
I want to go see
I don't
Lady
know because
Gaga.
I said I want to go see her if
Oh,
she's
yeah,
there
we
in
did talk about
March.
that.
Yeah. Because people are like, she doesn't even have enough songs to perform. So I think that she should do like some stand up routine in between, or just go off about certain things. And
More political commentary.
yeah,
Yes.
it'll be great. So Cardi B's performing. Camila Cabello is also performing. I'm sure she's going to perform Havana, or she has a couple other songs that are out. So she should be interesting to watch. I'm not sure if she's going to go all crazy or anything. Brandy Carlisle, I was getting
Dee's like, who's this chick? I never even heard of her.
she's a folk
neither.
singer, and she's from Washington, which I didn't know. But yeah, she does have, what was that one song that you put up there? I was
Her
like,
big
oh.
hit, she broke out with The Story in 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah, big hit. And she's been very successful ever since, but not in your world. Not quite not in your bag.
Not my world either.
Miley
It's like a folk rock,
yeah.
alt country sort of thing.
Miley Cyrus is performing. Now, we don't know if she's going to be with Mark Ronson or not, or she's going to do a tribute for
I love
Dolly
that song.
Parton. But if she does do it, she should come back on. Listen, when she does tributes for like Dolly Parton, I'm super impressed all the time.
I think she's great.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she's amazing. What do you
Yeah.
think, Tech Tom?
Yep, super good. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep. I get said it's one of the pop stars that, like, their side life is so crazy and so wild and all the crazy drama they get themselves into. But
Yeah.
if you
really
disregard that, they take the microphone, they do what they do, they're fucking
Yeah.
good at it.
I'm glad to see Miley back to her normal.
Right, I was gonna say
Stage.
she came back. She had her little twerking situation
Yeah.
for a couple years.
It was never that crazy.
Kind of felt like she was getting a
She was
little
doing her
cray
like
on the
Lady Gaga
side.
stuff,
Yeah,
I
but-
think.
but it's
like,
like- it's not
for shock value.
Yeah, but it's not like she did like a Lindsay Lohan and went off the deep end. In
Well,
her
I
She's
personal
think,
close
I
life.
to
think
it.
she was though. I think like that
was her
was
version
around
of
the
it.
same time, and
Okay.
it wasn't the twerking that was the problem. It was, she was kind of going off the deep end at that point. But she's already kind of like recentered, and just like
She's
she does
married
good
now, too.
things. Yeah, and she's all for like LGBTQ
community.
community and. Yeah, she's married. Yeah, married. They're talking about kids. She did get a new tattoo on
Yeah.
her ankle that says "pussy."
Oh, nice.
Or like,
Meow.
yeah.
That's what she was referring to, right?
But yeah, like she's more of a solid, just like a woman now. Like she had
Yeah.
her little.
Yeah,
Her
her
little
growing up
rebellion.
phase.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But I do like I like the Miley now.
Mm-hmm.
Same as like I like Lady Gaga now. I feel like Lady and
Always
she's-
liked her.
No, but I'm saying she's always been a great performer, but she always had her crazy costumes and all this stuff. And at the end of the day, she was she's talented. So she didn't need any of that stuff, I thought. But she did it. It worked for her. Great. But I like seeing her in a more natural role now, especially like with the movie she was in and the song Shallow. And
Has anyone seen A Star Is Born?
yeah, I loved it. She's
didn't.
amazing.
Haven't
in
seen it yet.
Oh,
I'm stoked
go
to
watch
see
it.
it.
What are you waiting for? I'll go with you.
All right, let's go.
I'll go. I watched it
I
once
doubt
and
it's
I'd
in
watch it again.
theaters.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
it-
it's out now. I actually think it's out,
Out
on.
where?
Just check it out. I'm saying.
I think
like,
she
it's
means
out.
not in theaters.
Right, it's out now. Like it's out on DVD.
No, it's
Like,
definitely
have
not
you ever
streaming
heard
yet.
of DVDs anymore?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think you go to like Redbox and get and maybe get a DVD. You can't go to Blockbusters anymore. But
I haven't seen it, but I do like her slow songs and like the jazz side of her and the love songs and sad songs, but like the more, what do you call them, like
I would
belty
ballads.
ballads.
Yeah. I was gonna say ballad.
I was never
more
that
ballads.
I was never that into like the rah, 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 rah. Yeah, not my thing.
Okay, another performer, or this is a country duo, Dan and Shay. Tech Tom.
I have no idea.
The big jam is Tequila.
Yeah.
It's
na
not-
na na tequila.
It's Nashville country to me. It's like a little bit plastic. It's supposed to say things, and the joke is you can tell a Nashville country song if right away they're singing about their truck and their beer down by the river with my big
So this is a
truck.
Nashville.
It
yeah?
definitely
Okay.
has. It smells of that pretty hard. Now, granted, it's a good song and they're good artists and stuff. It's just. I think there are much better people on that country list than they are.
Yeah.
I do like that song though because
Is it 'cause of the
it comes
tequila?
on the hit list.
Yeah.
The tequila, the timing, because it's like about a breakup and stuff.
Tequila.
So it's like, I when it came out, I was like, I could relate to that.
Yeah. Good song, but are we looking forward to the performance? I mean, like, I don't know. I'd still want to be like, when's Cardi B coming on?
Yeah.
Right? Let's see. Her. She's the Best New Artist nominee. I don't really know much of her music, and I hate to say that because I think she's super talented. But she's up for Album of the Year and Best R&B Song and Best R&B Album. So she's up for a few. So I'm curious to see her performance. Guys?
Yep.
She's good, but it's sleepy.
Yeah.
The songs I've heard make me want to sleep.
No.
Yeah, I don't think same as you. I don't know her that well. I don't know her album, but I, went before Grammys. I played a song or two, and it's like, I'm into this. Like, I'd be into this like while I'm studying or in the car and stuff. But is it like for me like, oh, that song's just so awesome.
I can't wait for that one to come on.
Yeah. But I think she's talented.
Post Malone is performing with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. I love when they mix it up like that, right? You were saying upstairs, Tom, how you like when
That should have been the Super Bowl show.
Yes,
Post Malone and Red
the
Hot Chili Peppers.
Didn't the Red Hot Chili Peppers do the Super Bowl
Yeah,
halftime show?
they've done it at some point,
Yeah. But I'd like it when there's these two artists that you would never picture working together, and then they do it and actually works, and then you're like, wow, this is awesome. More people should do this. You know? Oh, what was the example you gave upstairs?
The Maren Morris doing stuff with Zed. I mean, she's like typically like a country artist, but she's doing stuff with the EDM and the electronic guys.
Yeah,
so fantastic.
That's great. It's like a different lane they take, but it's it's awesome. I think if you're a good musician, you can do it.
And like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, I just love that they're still around.
Still around, right?
Like they've been around since like
Yeah.
I don't want to say my parents. My parents are actually pretty old, but like my dad's youngest sister, like she went to see them live, and like I've seen them live, and like my aunt, the one who saw them live, her daughter has seen them live. So it's just like it's kind of crazy that they're like still out and doing this stuff, and they're really good performers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so
they put on a show.
Shawn Mendes is up too. He's up for 2 awards. Janelle Monáe, Casey Musgraves. She's also. Did you say? Yeah, she's country.
Yep.
Diana Ross. Now she's gonna get the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Didn't she last year?
I don't know. Did she?
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
Yeah,
She was something where they gave her an award.
No, I think she did get it already.
Yeah, she already got
Lifetime
it last
Achievement
year.
Award winner.
And now
oh,
she's
she
gonna
was
perform.
to a special 75th Diana birthday performance.
Hmm.
So out of all those performers, who are you excited to see?
I'm excited
Miley
to see
Cyrus and Cardi B for me so far, and Post Malone and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Alicia Keys host.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised at that choice. It might be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see.
Never occurred to me. I haven't ever seen her do anything like that before.
A hosting gig?
Yeah.
Doesn't LL Cool J usually do the Grammys? He's done it the past couple years.
Has he?
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone usually does it. It's different.
No,
people
not
every
usually,
year, right?
but I'm saying I think he's done it the past 2 years. I'm about to Google it. I want to say it's been Ella because the joke is always take a shot every time he licks his lips. That's LL Cool J.
We should play that game.
Well, I don't know if Alicia Keys is going to be doing that.
She's been doing that whole like no makeup thing recently, right?
Oh, for like a few years now.
Yeah. Is she going to be makeup free hosting the Grammys? That would be
Probably.
something.
I mean, she's in the she does The Voice a lot, like the,
Oh yeah.
So she has like, not that she hosts it because like I have
that-
Carson who hosts
Yeah,
it, but
he's
she's like
hosted it.
she's at the limelight. She talks. And
That
stuff,
explains
and she
it. Okay.
Doesn't wear makeup for that. So that's just how
5
she
years.
rolls.
That's how long he's been. So 5 years is a long time for a recurring gig. LL Cool
He
J.
did 5 in a row?
Yeah, he did.
Oh shit.
Yep. So I had a decision to pass the
Ladies
hosting.
love him.
Yeah, he held since 2012. Then it was James Corden.
See, that's someone I would expect.
Who, James Corden?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty funny too.
Yeah, and he is a host.
And he's on CBS, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has his late show on CBS.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Did you
yeah,
see
so
the
that was the whole joke with LL Cool J, at least amongst my friends, was always like, let's see how many times he licks his lips. Anyways, how many inches we get?
How many do you want?
I don't know how many.
I don't know.
LL, how many you got?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how many he has, but I'll take him.
The ladies do love him.
He's so. I've met LL Cool J, and he's one of the sweetest guys. Like
He seems like a cool dude.
so chill, so like, and the smiles, like you get like his smile lights up a room, and it's like you can't help look at him and not smile. Like you have to smile too. It's like this contagious smile. I know you feel that way, Tech Tom. I know.
Tell us more about meeting LL Cool J.
Oh, he's just great. He's just great. All right, so let's see. Some of the categories. Record of the year. And we were talking about this off air. But Cardi B's up for it for I Like It. And that's, I don't know. I always picture record of the year to be what was the theme song of the year? What did you constantly hear? You know, in my head, that's how I feel like, okay, what was constantly on the radio? What was always playing when you, and it doesn't always work like this, but in my head, I'm like, what was always playing when you went into a store or you went into a bar or you someone's playing it in their car, right?
Yep.
So Cardi B, I Like It. The Joke by Brandi Carlile. We already know how you feel. Let's see. This Is America. Childish
Yes,
Gambino. That was another one. That was a good one. God's Plan, Drake. What else? Shallow, Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper.
It's gonna win something.
It has to win something. I feel like it hasn't been out long enough.
This Is
though.
America has to win something also.
All the Stars, Kendrick Lamar.
He needs to win something.
Rockstar. I love this song with Post Malone and 21 Savage. And then The Middle with you had mentioned before, Tech Tom.
I actually really
Zed.
like that one too.
I do too. So I'm kind of torn in this category. I would say it would be Cardi B with I Like It. However, Drake got a lot with God's Plan.
Yep.
Childish Gambino was huge too.
Yep. But I
And
think
the
his was
Kendrick-
like all in that video. It wasn't.
Yeah,
so much
if there
in the
hadn't
song
been the
itself.
video, would anyone care about that
don't
song if he hadn't been giving away $100,000 in a video
I don't know.
or $1 million?
I don't know. I like
the song is so boring.
God's Plan.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't even know what video we're talking about here.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like I like it, but I don't want it to. I don't. It's not winnable for me, but it's popular.
Yeah.
Cardi B, like you're saying, like something that you hear everywhere.
Yeah,
I was
it was
like,
Cardi
I feel
B.
like I hear it everywhere, but that's because that's my playlist in
Yeah.
the car. Like Spotify is like one of my favorites, so I did hear it all the time.
Did you hear Rockstar all the time, or was that just me?
Yeah, that's on the hit list.
It's everywhere.
I know, and I love that song. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn in this category. I think it's going to be Cardi B. However, it could go to any of these. My second guess would probably be Drake, then Childish Gambino, then Post Malone, then Kendrick Lamar. Maybe Kendrick. I don't know.
I'm gonna say Childish Gambino, and then Cardi,
Yeah,
and then The Middle.
yeah. The middle with the said.
I don't know.
Your
But-
guess
I
is-
think the categories are kind of arbitrary to me.
Yeah.
I just hope that the people who did groundbreaking stuff and deserve to win something win something.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
How
But
about you,
they
Tech
still
Tom?
gotta, like-
What's your vote on that one?
Yep. It'll probably.
Each one, you know.
It'll be between Drake and Cardi for,
You think
for
so?
the record, yeah. And I'm hoping Cardi will win it. I have a feeling it'll probably be Drake winning it
Yeah.
because the Grammys have a problem giving awards to women like they do. They just do.
Wow.
We'll see.
Ooh, mic drop.
Yeah, but they're also like publicly like making an attempt to change that. now.
Sure. Yep. We'll see how public it is.
Yeah. Ooh, I like Tech Tom. We need to have you on here more often. Another category is the album of the year. So Cardi B, this was her first album, Invasion of Privacy. So it'd be kind of cool to see her walk away with it, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Brandi Carlile again. By the way, I forgive you. You're like no.
It's just not gonna win.
Drake.
So here's the thing about that though. Like, no one's heard of it, right?
Right.
I've heard of it, but like, the thing about her is she's done so much great stuff in the past 12 years that probably did deserve to win at some point. Like, you see this at the Grammys sometimes where it'll be all these huge things in the same category, and then this thing you never heard of won, and you're like, why? It's not even that good.
Who's that?
But
Yeah.
then it's like, sometimes the Academy's like, oh, well, they've done so much great stuff. It's about time they won.
Yeah.
We're talking about this last year.
Yeah.
We're
I
not
hear-
talking about her career.
I hear you, but sometimes You know, that's what happens. Or especially like when someone dies, and their last album wasn't very good.
Yeah.
But all their stuff they did before that was really great, and they never won, so they give them a Grammy for their last album, even though it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Drake is on there too with Scorpion. Her by Her. Let's see, Post Malone, Janelle Monáe, Casey Musgraves, and then Black Panther has a bunch of different artists on there. My vote for album of the year, I'd love to see Cardi B get it, but I honestly think Drake is gonna. Scorpion was huge. Yep. He sold yes. So that's why I'm going with Drake. Obviously, I lean more towards hip hop and R&B albums. I don't know, but is that your vote?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he won, and there was a lot of great hits that I actually really enjoy. I don't know why I'm like not voting for him in like most of these categories, because I do like a lot of his songs a lot. But I guess like I think this, if anything, is the category that Cardi B should win.
Yeah. I don't know how many albums she ended up selling, Invasion of Privacy, but I know that Drake definitely sold a bunch.
Yeah, like he's definitely more popular.
Yeah.
Amongst men, more people.
And Cardi was everywhere like this last year.
I
on every
agree.
single medium except, and then you can look at the other side of things and you've got Drake. I mean, wasn't there a viral thing going on where you dance outside your car to his jam? I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, and I love that song. Yeah, I do love. I don't know why I'm like not.
But watch, for him. I bet you he won't get it. But Drake won't get it. Cardi B won't get it. Who do you think would get it?
I also like that Black Panther soundtrack.
Okay.
I really liked that soundtrack a lot. Like I listened to it.
Yeah.
Of all the soundtracks, that was the only one I actually had on my playlist that I listened to front to back.
I don't think I've actually listened to that full soundtrack, so I'll have to listen to it. All right, your vote.
Yep.
What do you think?
I think it'll be between Cardi and Drake, and Drake may pull it out. I think it'll be Cardi like right there with him in the whole time. I would love to see Casey Musgraves pull it off because that Golden Hour album is fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to make a prediction that Brandi Carlile wins something, even though you guys have never heard of her.
You're keeping your fingers crossed.
No,
she's going to win the award that's not televised. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the one that they do before they actually go live. That's what the
I'm not even
win.
saying that I want her to or that I think this is the album that should win.
Okay.
I think she's great. I haven't heard all of this album. I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me at all if she got something. In a category with all these huge albums or stars or songs, if the white girl you've never heard of might win something.
So I was gonna say, and if that's the case, like we can bet that Kanye West is gonna come up on the stage when she gets her award.
I'm gonna let you finish. But
I don't think he's invited because I don't think any of his albums are. He's not even nominated. Yeah. So we're safe. We're safe.
We were talking about that during the Super Bowl. Like, who could they have gotten that would have been more interesting? And he came up, and we're like, they can't do it. It's too much of a liability because you don't know what he'll do. That show is scripted down to the millisecond, and he'll go off the rails and ruin the whole thing.
Song of the Year, which is another category. Let's see. We have Kendrick Lamar. Is that Kendrick? All the Stars?
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
SZA and Kendrick Lamar. Yeah.
Boot Up. I love that song, by the way. LMA. There's God's Plan. Again, Drake. In My Blood, Shawn Mendes. The Joke, Brandi Carlile. There she is again. The Middle.
What's LMA?
Huh?
You said LMA.
Boot Up.
Oh, okay.
Boot Up.
Yeah.
There's The Middle again. Shallow, and then This Is America. I don't know. I highlighted Boot Up and God's Plan, which were the two of my picks, but because I feel like Boot Up was just everywhere too.
It's good. I don't think for me I would want it to win, but
No?
it was good. I liked it.
Song
It's
of
good.
the Year.
Shallow.
Song of the Year. So this is more for the songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably Shallow.
Yeah.
You think you'd say Shallow? You think they're going to win for that one?
This is the one category where I might make a prediction. Yep.
You're going to say Shallow? I do like that song too.
From a songwriting, I think it's Shallow.
Yeah.
Shallow?
Yep.
Tech Tom.
God's Plan is definitely, I think, going to pull this one out because it's the most popular one on there. I mean, it's just literally everywhere. But it will be interesting to see Shallow. I think Shallow has the staying power because every white wedding from now for the next 10 years is going to have that damn song as a dance. Like, you know it.
Do you know how to play it yet on your drums? Shallow.
Oh, I mean,
Has anybody?
Sure.
I don't think I would play it at my
I
wedding.
just it's a weird,
It's a wedding song.
A songwriting award though for like God's Plan's like a 1-bar loop. Like
Well, that's why I'm
it's not a
trying to
matter of
think.
popularity. It's like who wrote the best song. Like I don't know.
All the Stars was really good too. I liked that song
Yeah.
a lot. Like songwriting standpoint, I'd say Shallow and All the Stars.
Well, I would like.
know.
I'd like to.
Never bet against Mark Ronson.
I
That's what
wouldn't
say.
mind. I wouldn't mind seeing Shallow win either. So I didn't even realize Mark Ronson was on that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
On which one?
Shallow.
He wrote
Oh,
Shallow
Shallow.
with Lady Gaga and some other dudes.
Okay. Best new artist. Let's see. There is Luke Combs, who's a country singer. Chloe and Haley. They were the ones that sang the America the Beautiful at the Super Bowl, believe it or not. Those two girls. And then there is her, Dua Lipa, Margot Price, who's also country, BB Rexa, and Georgia Smith. So I will admit that we had to look up some music in this category. I think I'd like to see Dua Lipa win this category.
Basically,
That's fine.
because
As a
she's
new
the only
artist.
one I know on there too. But I
And
do like
she
her music.
was everywhere.
Yeah,
She
She
was.
was. She should
Yeah.
win.
For
this
me,
one.
that was the song that was everywhere.
Yeah, unless
New Rules?
Luke Combs
Yeah.
takes it, or BB Rexa was another one too. But I think Dua Lipa, man.
Yeah, I like BB Rexa, but like she's the only like going by popularity and like newcomer. It's like, yeah, we had to look these people up and listen, and it's good stuff, but it's like they're not everywhere.
Yeah.
Dua Lipa was. BB Rexa's kind of starting to, come up more.
Right.
But yeah, Dua Lipa.
Okay. We all
Yep. I'd like
check
to see
on.
that.
Yeah, like to see that too.
Yep.
Jeffster, Dua Lipa. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next category: best pop solo performance. I'm like, ooh, Colors by Beck. Then there's Havana, the live version by Camila Cabello. God is a Woman, Ariana Grande. Lady Gaga's Joanne. And then Better Now with Post Malone. I actually like that Post Malone too.
That's probably gonna get it.
Better Now's good.
You think
yeah.
so?
Yep.
Don't you think Camila Cabello?
Those two.
Yep. It'd be
Between those two.
Between
Yeah.
those two, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Look at us all agreeing. I like it. Let's see. Best pop vocal album. Camila Cabello's up for Camila. Meaning of Life, Kelly Clarkson. I was like, really? When did that one come out?
I haven't heard the song. I don't know.
Well, it's not-
she
it's
has
the
a
whole
great
album.
voice.
It's the whole album.
Yeah.
I want to say that came out a while ago. But let's see. There's Ariana Grande is on there too. Shawn Mendes, Pink. And her album was awesome, the Beautiful Trauma one. And then Taylor Swift, Reputation. And the only reason I'm saying Taylor Swift is because she sold a bunch of she sold a lot. So my pick was Taylor Swift.
Taylor might. Yeah, I could see Taylor winning. I'd like to see Pink win, but Taylor's album was huge.
Huge. It was huge. So Pink was. I still listen to Pink over and over. Well, then I also have Taylor Swift's album, and I listen to that too. Like, I feel like you don't get tired of listening to either of those albums.
I don't know if I've heard the Pink one. I love Pink.
I
You've
think
probably heard the single. What About Us?
That's a good one.
one. I think, but did she have another single off that?
I'm sure of it, but I haven't heard it.
I think so. What?
And I haven't heard his album, but I do
Shawn Mendes?
really like this song that's been out recently. I forget. In My Blood. That's a
In my blood.
yeah. That one I belt that one out in the car. I like that.
I
song
switch
a
the
lot.
station when it comes on. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's good.
I'm kind of like, oh God, no.
It's good.
Best rap performance. Cardi B back with Be Careful. Be careful. Me. Drake, Nice for What? Let's see. King's Dead, Kendrick Lamar. Bublin in Sicko Mode, Travis Scott with Drake and
Sicko
stuff.
Mode.
I would say, I don't know. I picked Cardi B here too because it was such a big year for her.
It's a huge year for her. I don't think that song's as popular. Like we like it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's huge, but you know,
it's just
there's
So what
bigger
would-
stuff.
yeah,
What
and
would
it's
you
just
pick?
like it might be too much for some people. That song, I love it, but I don't know if it'll win this one. I want her to get the album though. But Nice for What? Love that song. The King's Dead. That one's pretty.
I think that should win.
Amped. The
You
King's
think
Dead.
that one should win?
I mean, like,
Well, Kendra's got to win something.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
seems
like
like you
that's
oughta
why
win
it's
that.
like I don't know which one, and
So maybe this one.
maybe. And then I really like Sicko Mode. That one gets me going
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
car.
Well, we'll see.
That song is weird as hell.
This.
Really? I don't
It's
think
like
so.
3 songs just like scotch taped together.
Oh, I love it.
It is weird. I don't understand.
Tech Tom, what's your pick?
Plus, Travis Scott should be is the name of a country singer. It can't be a rapper.
I love it.
Yeah, Sicko
He
Mode's
can be
pretty
whatever
good.
he wants.
Yeah,
He grew up
you
to
would
be
say
the
Sicko
rock.
Mode?
The Cardi B probably is the one
Yeah.
I would see taking it. Yeah.
I don't know. You never know. Cardi B could walk away with all 5. You know,
Yeah.
but
I just don't think that's like one of her like best songs. I really like it, but I don't think it's like.
That's the one I like just because it's real. Like it's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot more like there's no featuring somebody else. It's just
Yeah.
her. Like Jeff and I said, it's like she just says like she doesn't metaphor anything. It's just like this is it. This is the way
Yeah.
I feel about
Yes.
Yeah.
this.
Well, and
There's
that's why
no-
I love it.
I do
just
like
think
her
that's
album,
probably why
though.
it's not as popular.
Okay, let's finish it off with the best rap album. So, let's see, Invasion of Privacy, Cardi B. Man, she gets that. I don't know, like that's gonna be huge for her. Let's see, Mac Miller.
Did you
Rest in
skip,
peace. I did skip a couple categories because this is really going long.
I know.
Let's see, Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap, Pusha T with Daytona, and then Travis Scott with Astroworld. I think it could be Travis Scott,
Yep.
or it could be Cardi B, or could go to Mac Miller.
That's what I'm saying.
Love to see the Mac Miller thing.
Yeah,
pull it
I
out.
think I heard that if he does win, his parents are going to be in attendance to
That'd be
accept
rad.
the award.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody dies, we don't get another chance to nominate him or give him an award.
Right,
And if they, if people loved him and they miss him, then they get a Grammy.
right. So this could be it. This could be
I don't know if I've heard any of the songs on that album.
on that album.
I don't even know if I would like it. I mean, I've heard some of it.
But I get it.
But I don't really get into it.
Yeah.
But I could see it winning.
Yeah, his Tiny Desk is fantastic. I still play that almost
Yeah?
every day. Yeah.
All right. So we'll see. We'll find out this Sunday on CBS.
Are we gonna
Grammys.
Are we gonna do a watch party?
No, we're not. We'll be watching off our own homes.
We're not even gonna watch it together.
I think so. I don't know.
We're gonna go wager on these.
We may or
Oh,
may
I
not.
probably can't.
I highlighted what I wanted to win. So we'll see who's right or wrong. And what do we? You get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car.
We should watch it. You should go live to Instagram after every award. And
I
you-
should?
Yeah, you can be like, "Oh, that was bullshit. They were robbed."
We'll see. We'll see what we'll do. But anyways, yeah. So we'll see what happens on Sunday. Who wins? Who doesn't win? And in the meantime,
If we survive my birthday celebration.
thank you.
Thank
you.
/ allergy test.
Yes, that's allergy. Yeah. So what are we doing for your birthday? By the way, everyone's listening. It's Cindy's birthday this Friday.
Thursday.
Sorry. Friday is Alicia's
The
birthday.
day after this podcast goes up.
Yeah.
February
so
7th.
February 7th. My friend Alicia's is February 8th. Shout out to all the Aquariuses out there. And so what's the plan?
It's the Epi party.
It's the Epi party. That'll be our next podcast.
I was gonna say, I'm
gonna
not.
be
I'm not trialing.
epic.
I'm not trialing anything on my birthday weekend. I'm
Okay.
just getting drunk like I normally do, and I'm
But
okay
you would
with
cheese
that.
it with a one candle on it.
With the little cheese. What was the cheese spray the fake cheese you can
Cheese
spray out of a
whiz.
Oh,
can?
Cheese
Cheese
Whiz.
whiz.
Cheese whiz.
Yeah,
Easy
yeah.
cheese.
Yeah. We'll do that and put it on a cheese it for you.
No, I'm good.
birthday.
Thursday, I have school all day, tests, midterms, all that fun stuff.
But
on
are
my
you-
actual birthday?
Are you gonna go out for a drink on your birthday?
Probably not.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Saving it for Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Because I just got too much to do. So like if I want to be able to relax and actually have a celebration, I need to probably work right after school and like on Thursday
Okay.
on stuff. So Friday, like a happy hour in Capitol Hill after work,
If the streets are clear and defrosted.
hopefully, and then Saturday, German beer hall,
Okay.
drinking. You know, just drinking and hanging out, celebrating.
Can
with
you drink
friends.
beer?
I don't. I never really drink beer.
But
But now with your wheat allergy,
you need to know whether you can, right?
Well, I just shouldn't get a wheat beer. But it's hard to know what, I've had beers. I mean, I feel like we've been to breweries and like I'll have sips of stuff and no problem. So I need something that's more of barley and like, I don't know.
Hefeweizens are gross anyway.
Yeah.
You don't
But
want
wine and liquor. That's my jam.
Text, time are you coming? Are you working Saturday?
I do work Saturday till 6. So
Okay, so
maybe
you're coming
that.
afterwards.
Yep.
We don't start till after that.
What time are we starting Saturday?
About 7:30.
Okay.
7:38.
Text time, I'm dragging you out. You better come.
I won't be going for a while, I'm sure.
Oh, I know. That's why I plan on showing up at like 10.
No,
Just joking.
you get to roll out with me.
Roll out. I'll meet you at your place, then we can go together.
Yeah.
Anyhow. All right. Well, that concludes our podcast on the Grammys and Cindy's allergies and birthday celebration.
Yay.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for listening to Deanna Cruz Unfiltered. Don't forget to leave a review or a 5-star rating. Every review helps more people discover the show. And you can find my social media links right above. Follow me, just at Deanna Cruz.